I am doing great, Reese. So excited to join you. I love your energy, man. I'm actually rivaling your energy today just because I'm filled with patriotism and optimism being down here for America's birthday.
You've been manning the Connecticut booth, which is right next to Maine. It's a kind of a small one, but you've been inside, and it shows exactly what we thought. You and I both, we've been talking about this for a little more than 2 weeks, was that if we show up, nutmeggers will arrive. And you guys showed up this morning and started filling up that booth with things, and you had a line out the door.
Absolutely. The number of people that have come by the booth is just tremendous. I mean, we were not actually there for very long, sadly. We've been talking about this, like you said, for the last couple of weeks, but it really took until just a couple of days ago to get authorization and get everything necessary to say that we could actually officially go in there and operate the booth on behalf of Connecticut. So we jumped at that opportunity. And when we got over there today, about 11 o'clock, the line was out the door, the number of people coming through, and so many people from Connecticut. So thankful that there are people there representing people back home. I mean, if nothing can warm your heart like understanding that there are people here just because they love the country, not because they want to play petty politics or anything like that. They're just here for America's birthday. They love this country just like you and me. And I got to tell you, I'm just overwhelmed with joy and optimism for the future.
What's so crazy about this, we kind of walked into this saying, if the news media gets the narrative, Connecticut will just be this empty spot and no one will show up. But then you guys put out a press release, I think a presser just yesterday, if not the day before. And once people knew we were coming down, all of a sudden we got a line outside the door. It's like how energetic these people were to know that you were there, understand, I mean, especially people who are from Connecticut who were down here already. There were people from Kentucky who heard that we were coming down on Facebook. That's how much the word had spread.
Oh, yeah. The people that are coming to the booth from all across the country knew for sure that Connecticut was one of the states that was not participating, and they were thrilled to death. They would walk into Maine, and they're like, wait, there's somebody here in Connecticut. And I would start talking to them and saying, look, yeah, I know our governor thought he was going to take a snub at the president, but that doesn't matter. There's somebody here right now representing Connecticut. And Reese, do you mind? Can I just give a shout-out to a few people?
Everybody. Give everyone a shout-out. The airwaves are yours.
I want to just say, we've been working on this for couple weeks, and we didn't put out that release you just mentioned until just 2 days ago because we've been sitting on this. We were going either way. Yeah. But we couldn't say officially that we were going to run the booth until we had permission to do so. So that's why it took so long. But I will tell you, in the last couple of days, just since we had that official notice, the outpouring of people wanting to help us, and you've mentioned a lot of them on the radio already, the Southington RTC and the Berlin RTC, or the Bristol RTC, the Pez company gave us a great discount. We got some shirts from a local Southington business. We got all kinds of things and all sorts of love. I've got the Hillsdale College people giving us constitutions to give away.
Wow.
You and Roseanne and the entire WTIC crew, and I got to say, I can't thank you enough for promoting this opportunity to put Connecticut back on the map, to show that we actually have responsible people that love our country and we're willing to go down there and represent. It's really, I got to tell you, this is one of the best weekends I've ever had. I was coming no matter what, but to actually go there and stand there representing our state means the world to me.
That's the best part. Even I'm saying that about being here. I told this story the other day, like, why, someone asked, like, Reese, why would you even go down there? You're not even from Connecticut. And, people like you, Vin Candelara, Senator Martin, you guys immediately, Ryan Fazio even, you guys gave me such a warm welcome from the moment that I started working at WTIC. You never told me no when I wanted to talk to you or I needed a response from you. You guys were eager to sort of welcome me to the WTIC family and to the Connecticut family. That I had no choice. You've been watching those videos. You may have heard me talking about it, about how awestruck we all were when we saw these people coming in from Europe for the World Cup and looking at America, going to places that you and I take for granted, Costco, Walgreens, things like that. That was the sort of the breakout for Roseanne and I. We came to Connecticut, and we saw these mountain ranges, and these people were inviting us everywhere. And go here for ice cream, and go here for Italian food, and go here for a sub.
And come to our house for dinner.
Yeah, come to our house for dinner. We've been to people's homes for dinner. And that welcoming of us made me say, how can I not come down here and show these guys that you made us so welcome, we're coming down to represent you.
It's so amazing because everybody looks at Connecticut like it's some deep blue state. It's unsavable. But I got to tell you, the best, most patriotic Americans I've ever met in my life are from here. I go to a lot of, events for lawmakers where I meet people from all 50 states. And I got to tell you, we always stand out as the most fiercest conservatives, the most strongest patriotic Americans. And that reminds me, I didn't finish saying what I wanted to say about shouting out to people. I want to thank my staff who was here, a lot of these folks, and people should know none of this is paid for. These folks took money out of their own pocket to drive down here to go to a hotel room. My legislative aide, Juliana, and her boyfriend are here. A lot of my staff, my press secretary, Maggie, a couple of interns that we've had, and other staffers, Olivia and Piper are here. Sean Cleary, who works on the Senate Republican staff, he's got his family and his young kids here, witnessing America's birthday firsthand. My lovely wife is here. I hope I'm not missing anyone else. There's a bunch of other folks that came with us, and we're all having a great time. You should see everybody lighting up, Reese, just knowing they're surrounded by patriotic Americans, people that love this country. It's hard in Connecticut. Yeah, I know you know that.
Hey, so listen, don't forget, friends. There are two good friends that we have to say thank you to because they helped us out, and that is none other than my House Minority Leader, Vin Candelora, and we cannot forget his lovely mother, Mama Candelora. they helped
David
us
Haberfeld, I know, helped out with your transportation.
Yes, David Haberfeld got us the SUV.
Yeah, so many great people come together when the time is right and when we're in need.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was it is the donating of all of these resources that was so, I was worried. I was like, I don't know whether or not we're going to do this. And all I had to do was make one phone call or say something on the air. It's like, hey, folks, I need your help to get down there. And people jumped at the opportunity. They just jumped.
The key person in all that, Reese, the key person in all that, I mean to cut you off, is my friend Sue Zabahansky, who's been my campaign right arm since the beginning. She's the treasurer of my campaign now. But she put together so many of these people to put the pieces together. Right now, she is loading up boxes of Pez so that we can drag them over in an Uber and put them in the booth for tonight. So, I have some great people working hard.
I have to make sure, but I've got at least, 10, 15 boxes of Pez I've got to give you. Are you going to need all of them, or do you still have some?
I have no idea, to be totally honest.
Well, we'll figure it out tonight. We've got friends and family that are coming out here. We can't wait until the folks start filing back in so that we can talk to some people in Connecticut. Hopefully, they'll make their way down here from the Connecticut booth. But we are near the main stage on the left-hand side. If you're facing the stage, we are on the left. We are the only game in town over here. Can you believe that, Rob? We're the only radio station broadcasting live from this event.
It's amazing. This thing should be everywhere, on every radio station across this entire country. People should be celebrating, and I'm just glad that we are.
Yeah, man, me too. Thank you so much, Senator Rob Sampson. He is here. He is at the Connecticut booth. If you are listening to us online and you are down here in D.C., if you're going to be here tomorrow, he will be there. So many other folks will be there. Go see the booth. Go see them.